What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad, and welcome back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire live Wi-Fi battle against Dallen, otherwise known as Nova, on Twitter. His links will of course be in the description down below. And yeah, so we're playing our UU match, with our basic team of Mega AZRAEL and Roserade. And let's quickly see what our opponent is bringing. I do not have my phone on me, so I guess screenshot will do. The recording should keep going, yeah, that's fine. Let me just screenshot his team, call that Nova or something like that, and then open it. So he has Feraligatr, Snorlax, Chestnut, Chandelure, Spooder, Galvantula, and what's that thing called? Starts with a Z. Zangoose. I want to lead AZRAEL against this team and then see how that fares. So, there we go. I'm just going to show you guys bottom screen. Forgot to do that. There you guys go. And for me right now, this sounds very bland because I don't have any sound. But you guys will have sound because I decided to kill game sound and then just have like cries and stuff. So for me, it sounds very boring, but you guys are going to hear music on top of this, of course, so it's going to feel very awkward for me to commentate this match in particular, but I figured he would lead Galvantula, and he's probably Sticky Web, so I'm kind of like denying him from going for that this turn. So this turn, I'm just going to Mega Evolve and click the Protect, just set up that beautiful Mega AZRAEL right there. We do lack hazard removal on this team, so if he gets up webs, that's going to be really bad. I think we have Defog on Crobat though, so that can't do. But look at, there it is, mega beautiful AZRAEL right here. Gonna go for that Protect as my opponent is gonna go for the Bug. He goes straight for the Sticky Web. Interesting play on my opponent's part. I guess he forgot that Mega AZRAEL gets Magic Bounce. I have a strange feeling that he's gonna try to get up another one. So with that in mind, I'm going to click Knockoff, and even so I do outspeed him. And he could try to switch up here since, I just got Sticky Webs on his side of the field. It would be very unfortunate if I just clicked, it would be very unfortunate for my opponent if he just kind of clicked, if I clicked Knockoff right there. But he does switch into Tank, which is Chestnut, which is going to get lowered by Sticky Web, of course. And I'm going to go for a Knockoff right here to see what item he is. And, yeah, that's like 20%, get rid of his Rocky Helmet. I am going to protect Scouting if he has the Spiky Shield. So if he goes for Spiky Shield, I could have used Sucker Punch, but that's resisted if he attacks me. So he goes for the Drain Punch right there. That's obviously going to take me out, but I kind of want to go for the... I'm going to go into Rotom, then Volt Switch, expecting him to pull a double. I don't remember any ground types on his team because I forgot to open up that. Let me just look that up real quick. I called it Nova. It should be somewhere in here. Oh no, it's not in this folder, it's in this one. Let me take a closer look at his team. Let's see, view, large icons. Let's see, where's Nova? Where's Nova? I swear I took a picture of his team. I swear I saved it too. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna open it. Let's see here. Let's have a look at his team. He did not have a ground type, so I can very safely Volt Switch out of here. He's going to withdraw Tank, and I'm expecting a switch into Chandelure. Yeah, Spectre. Spectre's going to get lowered by the webs, expecting the Overheat probably, so I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch right here, and then I can go back into AZRAEL. AZRAEL can do a lot of stuff to his team, really. Snorlax is kind of an issue, I guess. Could go into Ruby. Ruby can do something. Not against this, though, which is unfortunate. I think AZRAEL is my play, and then I can click either Knockoff or Flare Rough. Really depends on what I want to do. Could just chip down the Chestnut, or I could expect the what's it called? I could expect the the switch into Chestnut and just go for Play Rough, because Play Rough hurts his entire team barring this thing. And he has not seen Play Rough yet, but I'm just going to go for the safe knockoff right here. So he does in fact stay in, and a knockoff will take out Chandelure. I was about to say Spectre, but I mean that's his nickname, so yeah, it did in fact take out Spectre as well. Choice Scarf Chandelure, but because of the sticky webs, it was not faster than me. So AZRAEL is putting in a lot of work right here. Azul comes out. I'm assuming that's the Zangoose, in fact. So Zangoose comes out to play. I could go for a knockoff. I feel like he's going to protect, but I'm just going to click another knockoff. If he goes for close combat, then he goes for close combat. He's probably... I don't know. Does Zangoose get quick feet? That's something I want to look up real quick. No, that doesn't stop that. So Zangoose. Zangoose gets Toxic Boost and Immunity. And Toxic Boost, from what I know, does not boost its speed. So right here, I can just go for the Play Rough, I think. No, Knockoff should... Do a Sucker Punch? Knockoff should do more, right? Yeah, Knockoff should definitely do more. Zangoose has pretty poor defense from what I know. Yeah, it is only base 60 defense. So I think Knockoff should do a lot. He could Quick Attack. He could very well Quick Attack, but I think Knockoff should take him out. And Knockoff does in fact just straight up one-shot this Zangoose, so that is very, very nice. We've taken out two of his pretty scary threats. I'm still thinking Focus Sash on that, on this thing. But it is caught in webs. It's probably going to Bug Buzz. Sorry, my nose is a bit itchy. It's probably going to Bug Buzz, which is what I'm expecting. But I am going to protect Scout to see if he goes for the Bug Buzz or the Sticky Web. And I feel like he's going to try to scare me out here by going for Bug Buzz and then like switch me out. And then go for the possible Sticky Web on the switch out, which is what I'm expecting. But in case he decides to like, I feel like he's going to do that, so I'm going to knock off. Besides, AZRAEL has done his main job of taking out two of his like major threats. I'm going to go for a knockoff right here, and he's not even Sash. I'm very surprised by that. I wonder what it was. He was a Choice Scarf. That explains why he switched out. He was Choice Scarf. A little bit too many Scarfers right there, Nova, from... I don't want to say. So Chestnut comes back out to play, and I have a lot of things to deal with the last 3 months on his team. I have... I can deal with Snorlax on this team as well, so I'm just going to click Play Rough against this Chestnut here, and do as much damage as possible, and then, use Rotom, as well as, use Rotom, and, what's it called? Sylveon, to just break through this team. That did nothing. He's definitely physically offensive right there, like, very physically offensive, and Drain Punch is just going to flat out knock out my, AZRAEL, so that's very unfortunate, but AZRAEL did do a lot of work against my opponent's team. So I'm just going to switch into Sylveon right here, because he's probably bulletproof, so I can't Sludge Bomb him. But he does not have a switch into Sylveon. Snorlax could be considered a switch in, but it still does a lot of damage to him as well. So I'm just going to go for Hyper Voice right here, and that is going to take out Tank. I could have switched into Sylveon on the Drain Punch and just going for the 6-0, but I don't go for 6-0s in Wi-Fi battles. It's just rude. So Taylor Swift comes in, which is the, ironically, the Snorlax, who is slow as goddamn hell. So, I think I'm just going to go for the Psyshock right here. At this point, there's no point in trying to predict. I'm just going to attack what's in front of me, and from there we'll go and see how things work out. I'm going to go for Psyshock right here, and that's going to do nothing. I wonder if Hyper Voice will do more. So, as we can see, the Hyper Voice, or the Earthquake does not do quite just half. Hyper Voice does about, that is a little bit more. Crunch does nothing, because I'm a Sylveon, unless he's going for the defense drops, of course. That is also an option. Could go for the Wish right here, could go for the Protect, but I don't see any point in trying to keep the Sylveon alive, because I beat his Feraligatr with my Rotom easy. I can just click Volt Switch on that thing. Well, not that Volt Switch Okos per se, but I can also go into Roserade and just click Leaf Storm. So in comes the Double Edge from the Snorlax, and that's going to definitely take out my Sylveon right there, seeing as Earthquake did about how much I had left. So he's gonna take some recoil damage, and this Snorlax is double edge. That's pretty funny. I could switch into Goodra and go for anything. Like I could go for Outrage. I could switch into Maverick and go for Raybird. That's Mad Recoil. I could switch into Roserade and go for Sludge Bomb and just hope. But I think my play is Goodra. Sorry about that. That was something fun that I didn't really like. But I'm gonna go into Goodra right here, and I feel like my play is just click Outrage because he's obviously not the physically defensive. I think he's more Spadef, but Sylveon Psyshock is still not that strong since I'm uninvested. But I think a Outrage should do enough to take out the Snorlax, and indeed it does. So Outrage on Goodra, man. Outrage on Goodra. That's pretty fun. That's really funny right there. So in comes Interrogator. Oh my lord. Interrogator the Feraligatr. I'm locked into Outrage. He just needs to make his play right here, and I think that's just Interrogator. What a nickname. Oh, what a man Nova is. We're just gonna click Outrage right here. Just watch a Goodra jump in, go for the kill. It does not quite take it out. We are gooey though, so it's just getting slower by doing so. That's gonna, oh, whoa. Sheer Force Feraligatr, ladies and gentlemen. Sheer Force Feraligatr. Oh, and where's Sapsiper? Right. Do I want to end this with Rotom or Roserade? I mean, this team was meant to play with Roserade and stuff, so we'll go for those. We'll go for Roserade. Now, do I risk the miss? Do I risk the miss? I mean, I've already done Leaf Storm as a thumbnail, so I can just click Sludge Bomb. Roserade is just such a cool Pokemon, man. And I'm gonna be very happy about the next seasons of League play when we go into Sun and Moon, because I will be changing my team name. You guys don't know quite just yet, unless you follow me on Twitter, because I think I've announced it. It's also my team name for the in the Token Minority Summer Showdown thing. But good game to Nova, and I don't know, that was fun. Seeing Absol do a lot of work right there. Sorry, my nose needs to know me. But good game to Dallen or Nova right there. That was a very good game, showing off Mega Absol a lot, and as well we got to see Outrage Goodra and the pick off with Sludge Bomb on the Roserade. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below, because your support is greatly appreciated. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, subscribe if you're new, of course, forgot to say that, and peace out.